Hello there beautiful human, my name is RidersDX and welcome to my channel where today we're going to be talking about the brand new announced Mario game called Mario Golf Super Rush, which is I think the third Mario Golf game that we're getting in the Mario series. A lot of people seem to be really excited about this, and the footage that Nintendo released during the Direct seems very promising. And so what I decided to do was I went around the internet and such and gathered every single thing that we know about this game so far so that you all have one special place to get all your information at. And so I have a total of 10 bullet points to go through, so definitely stick to the end of the video if you want to check out every single thing that we know about this game so far. And also be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel if you like videos like this and you want to see more videos like this for different Nintendo games, because I'm definitely interested in getting into more Nintendo content this year. I want to be as up to date on everything as you all do, and so this would be a good exercise and motivating factor for me too, to just make sure I know my stuff and give you all the information and thoughts. And so here we go. At bullet point number 1, I'm going to talk about some of the gameplay features that they went over during the Nintendo Direct. And so one of the first things that they focused on was this feature called the shot gauge, which basically helps you see how the wind in particular may affect where your ball is going to go when you shoot it up. And so this is very interesting because it'll definitely help you to make more precise shots and definitely get your ball into the goal. There's also a scan feature which allows you to see the course from a bird's eye view, and you can also see the details of the course's terrain, so you can see where some of the peaks and valleys are, and this can also help you to land your shot. There's bound to be way more than this in the game, I'm sure, but these are the main things that they focused on during the Direct. At number 2, we got to see a few of the different environments over here. So we got a grassland course that seems to take place in a village with all these different little farmhouse buildings. We also got a desert course with palm trees. And the last thing that we got is a misty forest course. Now, something that I noticed about all these courses is that they seem a little bit more realistic, I guess, compared to typical Mario fanfare. I'm personally hoping for more fantastical environments be revealed later on in the game's lifespan, because if you look at the previous Mario Golf game, those environments just seem so much more wacky and crazy and Mushroom Kingdom like than these environments do. I will say though that I did spot a couple things in the desert environment that does show that there's some of this there. Like you see some Pokies in the background, there's also some stand statues, but it's very in the background and it's very hard to notice. And so I'm just hoping that there's some more wacky environments being put in here. And number 3, we do know who's developing this game. This game is being developed by Camelot Software Planning, who actually developed some of the previous Mario sports titles, such as Mario Golf World Tour, as well as Mario Tennis Aces. They also created a whole bunch of other sports games for different publishers, and so they definitely seem well versed in this genre. And number 4, this is a relief to me personally, but I of course knew that motion controls are going to be a thing. I mean, come on, it's Nintendo, it's Nintendo Switch, they definitely were going to implement motion controls, but we also do have confirmation that button controls will be there as well, which is great because this game seems like the kind of game that may require a little bit more precision than the typical sports game, and so it'll be good that you have those two options to go through. Now with the motion controls, I'm wondering how well it's going to work in terms of how hard you swing and how that translates into how hard the ball is being hit, and so I'm very interested in seeing how that's all going to play out. At number 5, we've got a list of spotted playable characters so far from the trailer, and also one bonus character that was inadvertently reviewed on Nintendo's website. And so the characters that we saw so far from the trailer are of course Mario, Luigi, Peach, Toad, Yoshi, Waluigi, Daisy, Bowser, Donkey Kong, and Wario. Some of those characters are pretty hard to spot, so you might miss them in the trailer, but they're definitely there, and it's shaping up to be a good roster so far. I am hoping that we see some of the non-playable characters be playable as well, such as the Hammer Bros, the Goombas, and such. They do appear in the game, but as members of the crowd, so I'm not really sure if they'll be playable as well. We'll have to see. There is one more playable character that was confirmed, although I'm pretty sure this was a mistake because I checked the official website and this detail is no longer there. But apparently when the game was first announced and the website went up on the official Nintendo website, King Bob-omb was confirmed to be a part of this game due to the game's description. And I checked the Nintendo website and it's no longer there, but there are screenshots of what was there, and there's also multiple videos confirming that someone saw that there. And so I'm pretty sure the internet's not lying to me. I do think that this is a confirmed character. We will have to wait to see the character in action later on, but this game is coming out soon, so we'll definitely see King Bob soon. But this is really cool because King Bob was only previously playable in the Mario Kart mobile game, and so this will definitely be a cool character to have over here. At number 6, a very small detail, but something that's really important for some people, I imagine, but the characters will have multiple skins, and this is evident by the fact that we saw 2 different colored Yoshis in the trailer. Of course, the default green one, but also we saw a pink Yoshi there, and so we definitely will have different outfits for the characters, which I feel like is just a must for these kind of games in general. If you don't have different outfits for these kind of spin-off games, then I just feel like that's losing out on so much of the fun of the game, so this will be really cool to see. And number 7, they did mention that there's several new modes that are being implemented in this game, but the one mode that we got to see a little bit more focus on during this trailer was speed golf, and this is something that I think I'm most excited for. So essentially how this goes is that everyone golfs at the same time, and then they race to the ball to get their next shot, and basically it's a race to see who can get their balls into the goal first. So it looks like it can be really fun and really chaotic actually, and basically just is the exact opposite of the energy of golf, and so I really do think that this could be a really fun mode to play with. And on the official Nintendo website, it's also confirmed that there will be online multiplayer, and so I think this will be a really fun mode to play with, multiplayer in particular, because I just can imagine it being really crazy. And there's also some other features in here that are mixing things up. You see that characters are able to increase their speed when they use a certain item, perhaps, you know, like you see Luigi over here with the ice power up, you see Peach with the ribbon, you see Mario with the star power up, and they can even run into other players and get coins out of them as well, and so this will be really interesting. I also saw one shot over here where you're able to really hit your ball far range with another power up, and so it looks like this mode will be really chaotic and really fun. I'm looking forward to seeing how it plays out. At number 8, we got a story mode being implemented here as well, and this is a mode that stars your Mii, and so as you can see over here, you got your Mii walking through a hub world here. This takes place in the grasslands area in the little town village that's near the course, and you can chat with a whole bunch of NPCs over here. I'm assuming this is where you can partake in a bunch of missions that basically will help to level up your Mii and move up in the ranks. So there's a level up system. You see some RPG attributes here, which is also a nice thing to have. So you see stats covering power, stamina, speed, control, and spin, and you get to distribute those as you please. And so I think this could be a potentially really cool idea, and I'm interested in seeing how this mode's going to play out in particular. At number 9, we do have a release date for this game. It's coming out on June 25th, and so that's only 3 months from now. It's just in time for the summer. You know, if we're still in a pandemic and such, then this will be a perfect way to kind of like see some sun rays without actually going out into the sun, and so this will be a really cool thing. And at number 10, this is a really small detail, but something I really want to mention because it just looks great, but we also got the box art here. And so if you look at the box art, we got Mario here in his really nice little golfer's outfit, and you got Luigi, Peach, and Toad in the background, and yeah, it just looks like a really fun time. The grass texture here looks somewhat realistic, like I said before, and it's just, yeah, Mario Golf Super Rush looks like a fun time. And I can't say I've ever played a golf game before, so it definitely will be the first time for me, but I'm really interested in seeing how they're going to spin the golf genre. There seems to be a lot of people interested in this game, and so if you're interested in this game, you want to see more content about this game on this channel, then please let me know in the comment section below. I'd be really interested in hearing if there's actually people that would love to see more videos on this. But I figured this would be a cool opportunity to just kind of learn about everything we have and also discuss what we think about the game so far. Are y'all excited for this game? Are y'all pessimistic about this game? Let me know why or why not. Let me know what you're most excited about in particular in the comment section below. But alright y'all, thank you so much. This is Riders, riding out. Thank you so much for watching this video. Special shout out to the Nerd Corner, Killer Lemurs, Team Ride with Sign Gamer, Johnny Hinton Ortiz, Timebender, Jeremy Games, Amarillo66, Trash Q, Abraham Muter, and Mass Muter. These are my patrons / YouTube members. If you'd like to become a patron or YouTube member, get access to a whole bunch of different perks, then please check out the links in the description box below. But alright, this is Riders, riding out.